Do you know that feeling that you get when you feel like something is off, or you feel like something is wrong, or you feel like just something doesn't make sense? You know that feeling? That's your intuition. That is your inner guidance, and you need to follow that because if you don't follow that, you will regret not following that because I've done that before. I have not listened to myself, and it has cost me a lot. Literally, it has cost me a lot. And that it was only because I did not trust myself. I did not follow my inner guidance. I did not follow my intuition when I felt like something was off, or even when I feel like I should do something, or when I feel like I shouldn't do something. Your inner guidance is the key and your guide to your life because it will show you what you should and what you should not do. And if you ignore that, you're going to be like, "Oh, I should have did this. I knew I should have did this." Listening to yourself is really important. I feel like we can all account on a couple of times in our life not listening to ourselves and then regret not listening to ourselves. So then it further installed in us that we should listen to ourselves and trust ourselves. I feel like that our intuition and our guidance is so subtle. It's like a subtle nudge. And it's so sneaky because everything on the outside could look picture perfect, 100% clean. Everything can look good, but it won't feel right. You'll feel uneasy. It can look good, but then you can be like, I don't know, or you want to say no, or even if you want to say yes, it could be either or. I feel like there's a lot of people out there like me that see everything looking as it should on the outside, but then how I'm feeling about it, kind of like a off feeling. It's like an off-putting feeling. I don't know how to describe it. I think with stressing yourself, you have to learn that things can look good on the outside, but if you don't feel good about it, then it's wrong. It's wrong. And it doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter how good it looks. If you feel off about it, then something's off. If you feel wrong about it, something's wrong. If it doesn't feel good, then trust yourself and trust how you feel because things really aren't always as they seem. Like, it's so interesting. Like, life is so interesting. What you see isn't what it is in some cases. Like, what you see isn't what it is in most cases. So there could be some underlying things on the surface, or there could be things that can happen in the future with whatever opportunity or whatever situation or person that you feel off about. It could be in the future. It could things could be good right now, but then you have a feeling about something, but the feeling isn't, oh, something bad is going to happen right now. No, it could be the outcome of the situation. It could be, okay, if I take this opportunity, where am I going to end up? What is going to happen? It's There's so many factors, and the thing is, we're not supposed to know why we feel how we feel. We're just supposed to trust how we feel. And I feel like that's where a lot of people can get confused, even me, because it's like, okay, why am I feeling like this? Why do I feel off about this when I'm not even saying anything? That's not the thing. The thing is to trust yourself because you can only listen to yourself. I mean, look at the music industry. It looks good on the outside, all the money and all the fame and stuff like that with the contracts and stuff like that. But if you don't trust yourself, you're a goner for life. Like, you're a goner. And if you know, you know, but that's the best example that I can give because it looks good on the outside, but if you don't feel good about it, don't do it. Not trusting yourself can literally cost you your life in so many different ways. It can cost you your life physically, but it can cost you your life mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. To me, your inner guidance means this inner knowing, this inner feeling, this inner push, nudge, whatever you want to call it. It's just this it's a feeling or a knowing that you get from the inside of yourself, from God or the universe. It's just this feeling. And if you don't trust that feeling, you could potentially ruin your life. You could potentially be in a situation or in a opportunity, a relationship that you were not supposed to be in the first place, but if you would have listened to yourself, you would not have ended up in that situation. And I know most of the time when you have a feeling about something, but you ignore that feeling, and then something happens, we're always like, "Oh, I knew it," or "I knew I should have trusted myself," but you didn't. Next time, trust yourself. And I know it could be difficult because I'm literally still learning how to do this. It's like something could look good, but I would have an off feeling about it. But then I don't really understand why, and then like I would get confused and try to be like, well, why do I feel like that when like I'm not really seeing anything, but I just still feel off. I think with trusting yourself, you just have to learn how to say fuck it and do what you feel that you need to do regardless of how anybody feels, because you know what is best for you. You know how you feel. You know what you want, and you just need to trust that. Some ways or some tips that I want to give you guys to help you guys trust yourselves and trust your inner guidance more. I'm including myself in this. I think that we should not question how we feel. I feel like that's definitely number one. We shouldn't question how we feel. I think that we should let ourselves feel that off feeling, and don't push it down. Don't try to ignore the feeling. That is the worst thing that you could probably do, is ignore what you feel like you should or shouldn't do. Do not do that, because that feeling is God given. So you need to listen to yourself on that. Don't question why you feel how you feel, or why you feel off about something, or why you just know something and you don't even know why you know it. Like, cuz sometimes I know something but I don't know what I know. I just know I know. But yeah, through whatever situation, opportunity, circumstance, person, whatever is giving you that feeling, move really, really slow. Don't rush to make a decision. Just kind of wait it out a little bit so that you can continue to feel that feeling. You might even understand why you feel that feeling, or you might not understand why you feel that feeling. The point is to just let yourself feel that feeling of something is off. That's my first tip. My second tip, for real, probably my last tip, is understand that when you look at something, a situation, a circumstance, a person, you're only looking at the surface level of it. There's many layers to everything. There's many layers to a person, an opportunity, a situation, like everything. There's many layers to it. So you're only looking at one version of whatever you're looking at. And I feel like our intuition or our inner knowing, our guidance picks up on that last layer. That last layer of the opportunity, of the person, of the job, the just whatever it is, whatever circumstance it is. I feel like our intuition, our inner guidance, our inner knowing picks up on that last layer. But I feel like it also picks up on the outcome too, on the outcome of what would happen if we continued with what we're doing. What would happen if we continue to work that job, see that person, sign that contract? It picks up on the end, on the outcome of what would happen. It's not necessarily what you're being shown. Oh my god. It's not what you're being shown right now. Okay, when you have a feeling about something, it's not what you know right now. It's what you're knowing, your intuition is picking up on later on what could happen. Oh my gosh. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Cuz it really is though. Like, it literally makes sense. Because if everything looks good on the outside, if everything is picture perfect, then I, it then I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be having that feeling. Like, we wouldn't be feeling off about something that looks good on the outside. The feeling comes from the last layer. The feeling comes from who that person really is, what that job really is, what the outcome will be. Dang, that's crazy. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I just had the biggest freaking epiphany, because that makes so much sense. Like, I'm still working on trusting myself, so that's why I'm making this video, because I'm getting better at it and I practice it daily, or just with everything. So I was like, okay, I had a situation this morning and I was like, I was gonna make a video about a different topic, but then I was like, let me make this video about trusting yourself, actually, because I feel like a lot of people kind of go tit for tat with it, or kind of struggle with it too. So I was like, okay, let me just share what I know and what I'm also practicing. Like I said, it looks good, but why do I feel like this? Why do I feel off? That off feeling is coming from the outcome of the situation. That off feeling is coming from the last layer of that person, who that person really is on the inside, that you don't see it. So, of course, you won't get that feeling if we're only focused on the surface level. But I think our intuition, our inner knowing, our guidance, God, knows that last little layer, that last bit that we don't see right now, but what we will see if we continue. But the guidance is for us to not continue, obviously, because why would we want to see that last layer if it's not for our greatest good, if it's not good for us? That's crazy. I did forget to do the intro, so I'm just gonna close out on you guys. My name is Tineya and I am a mindset and manifestation coach. I help people manifest their dream reality using their thoughts because remember, you can do, be, and have anything that you want. If you guys do want to sign up for coaching, the link is in my bio. But other than that, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Oh, well, I'm posting this tomorrow, so happy late Thanksgiving. But yeah, bye, guys.